This guy's like, Gen Z. Gen Z, no,
What do I give that makes you think I'm a timeout?
Like I used to sing all the time, all my free time in school.
Hey, this is the Kenya Live Podcast. Welcome back to the Kenya Live Podcast. My name is Justin Moretti, and we're back in studio with one of the greatest people that have ever existed in the world. You know, a blessing in disguise. A man with so much, I'm tired already. Introduce yourself.
Oh my gosh. My name is David Namara. My friends call me Namara, so you pick a side. By the way, when people call me David, I rarely respond.
Really?
Yeah. Someone was shouting, David, and then I was like, who is it? Oh, that's me, David.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, Namara is what most people call me. So I was like, yeah.
But it's a cool name. I mean, Namara is a really cool name.
Yeah, and do you know what it means?
What does it mean?
It means Jesus is enough.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll borrow that.
Like, if you spell out all my names, David is the beloved of God. Namara is Jesus is enough. Ahimbisiwe, it means lift Jesus higher.
I mean, that's why he's so talented, because, you know, other people out here have really crazy names, you know? I'd really want to know in the comment section, what's your name? No, don't do that, actually, because this is a serious episode. So, Namara,
yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's an honor, by the way, I must say. I've been watching the episodes and I'm like, it's okay, mommy, one day. Mom, I made it. I'm here.
Today he made it.
Yeah.
And we're in studio with him because he's from Uganda.
Yeah.
The man. 256. I didn't even remember the area code.
Really?
It's the 256 in Stew.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
254, 255.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense anyways, right?
Yeah, it does.
Fantastic. David, before we get started, you've heard of us. What's the one thing you'd say about this podcast?
I think I love a podcast and like the energy that the podcast carries. You guys just have crazy banter. Sometimes I think and I'm like, whatever you guys are talking about, it's really entertaining to listen through and it gets me reflecting. I think there was a particular episode where you guys I sat down and genuinely thought about it and I was like, wow, that's something I definitely have to consider in my life.
It's a banger.
Yeah.
For sure. And the other thing I would say is, David, as someone who's from Uganda, you don't speak Swahili that much.
I actually don't, but the funny thing is, so yesterday actually, I was walking to the library with a couple of friends, and then they were speaking so much Swahili, and I was like, the whole time we're walking, every time they laugh, we're like, and then we reach the library and they're like, oh, we forgot. Then they start interpreting everything, and I'm like, one day
you'll understand.
Yeah.
Fascinatingly, today I told him toa mkono, amashikisha mkono, and he did literally this. And I mean, like, that's progress.
Yeah, we're making baby steps.
Yeah. Fantastic. Now, Namara, what do you do?
Well, I'm a photographer, I'm a film major. I love to do anything in the space of media, and I've done radio back home for a bit. I think it was 4 years, 2 years in high school and 2 years out of high school. And right now, I'm a film major here at USIU, and it's really, really cool. I love it.
You love it?
I actually do. Like, I think I was talking to my parents the other day. I was like, man, these days I wake up and I smile going to class. Now, you wouldn't understand because when I was in school, especially when I was a child, my dad used to literally drag me out of bed. He used to buy me a set of cars every time I'd come just to get to school. I hated school.
Really?
I hated school with a passion.
Wow.
And I think there was a couple of terms. There was a whole year where my teachers were really concerned. They asked me, do you even want to finish school? I was like, no, I don't. I was just going to school because I loved the people at school. I didn't go to school to get an education. So, yeah, fun fact.
I'd say I feel the same because the only time I've loved school is in uni.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. And I really wonder why, though.
I mean, I think it's the uni we went to. Yeah. There's going to be an episode on that. So you'll check it out and give us your opinion. Actually, definitely. You have already given us your opinion.
Yeah.
And the other thing before we go on, please do subscribe. Today, I have a pin. You see?
Pins up there.
Yeah, I might start selling pins.
And we have stickers as well.
You see, David is a planned man. He knows his stuff.
I know his stuff.
But speaking of your stuff, the first time you came to Nairobi, how was it?
Okay, let me tell you something. I think it was one of those things where I was like, what? Like, because when I was coming to Nairobi, everyone was telling me, Nairobbery, be careful of Nairobbery. Like, that was like a buzzword. On the bus here, I was literally grabbing my bag. Like, you know, the way I arranged my bag. I had my laptop at the back. I had my sweater covering my laptop. I had my passport covering. Like, I made sure if they stole anything, I knew where they would start and what was last. So by the time they started, they wouldn't get to me. But anyway, my first time here in Nairobi was interesting. I think one of the culture shocks was you have to pay people to ask for directions. I didn't know that. In Uganda, it's free.
It's not a thing.
No, trust me, it's a thing.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh, it's so consistent. Every time I've been to town and I ask someone for directions, oh man, I need some tea first. I'm like, bro, what?
It's because you're new.
Dude, let me tell you something. If you go anywhere in Kampala, whether you're new or you've been there forever, the guy will even walk with you to that place.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's free because that's how it is. You usually go to guards, ask them. They could probably ask for tea or something, but it's usually free. You just have to be very confident with yourself.
Yeah. And
also, you speak a lot of English. You don't speak any Swahili.
No, I don't.
So that's why everybody asks you for tea.
I'm like, man, because when I reached, that was I was like, I was thankful I was with my dad.
You had packed all your clothes.
I'm going to come. I don't know why every time I say I'm Ugandan, it's like, do you have your clothes? Give me some clothes. Guys, stop.
It must be a Ugandan thing because I've had it a lot.
It is. Like, I don't know. Apparently, they say we have better English, but I guess our pronunciation is so bad. But one thing I really found fascinating about Kenyan pronunciation is the L's. Give me a bottle. I would have. I was like,
I would have. You know, fascinatingly, when I was young, I used to say I would, could, should.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the first time I had would, like the first semester of hearing would, I'd always start laughing. Like, so in class, the lecturer was, "Hi guys," and she said, "I would." I was just
cracked a good one.
I was in class. I was just like, I was like, oh God. I just kept laughing
Not
in silence.
the closest people laughing at wood.
I don't know. It's just fascinating. But yeah, I mean, my first time in Nairobi was like, wow, this place is so fast. Everyone's walking, and I'm just like, what is going on here? And I remember, I don't even know why, but for some reason my dad was like, oh, let's go to Gikomba on my first day here. And so we're just going down into the, like, you know, you're going down to look for things. And I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, I remember reaching a point and I was like, even my maps failed. Like, I was like, I got so lost. I remember I thought I was going to stay there for a minute.
That's Gikomba for you. Fascinatingly, I've been there when I was young, but I've never been to before. Rather, because it's not my thing, man. Like, it's such a hassle.
Oh, really?
That's the thing. Even for, like, you see, what you're saying is the same experience I'd probably have, because I feel like Gikomba is such a hassle.
No lie.
Too much is going on. Everything is uncontrollable. Yeah. There's mkokotenis, matatus, people, buses, too many things, even motorbikes.
But imagine I went there recently and I was like, wow, okay. I mean, I got the hang of it. I think one thing I like to do is just like to go and explore, get lost. I remember one time I went to buy something in town. I decided not to use Google Maps. I just remembered the route I was going to take, and I tried it out, and I was like, okay, maybe it could be a thing. Yeah. But my first time in Nairobi was so crazy. Like, to always be right here.
In your head.
They sold me an overpriced cross bag. I wish I came with that cross bag. Do you know, I bought the cross bag. I was in a hurry. I was like, how much is the cross bag? I need a cross bag because I was going to Gikomba, and I didn't want to have it in my pockets, my stuff in my pockets. The lady sold me a cross bag for almost 3K.
Oh, wow. Imagine this is the Kenyan life experience.
I was like, when I told my friends, man, I have a cross bag that's 3K, they thought it was some designer stuff. I pulled it out and they're like, bro.
It's an 800 bag.
800,
pretty much, or
even
500. Yeah. I mean, that's Kenya for you if you're new.
Yeah.
But now my question is, what are the biggest comparisons between Kenya and Uganda? Because you're on the Kenyan Life podcast. So I want to know, is the life here better? Is the life here easier, harder? Tell me.
Okay. I think one of the best times was when I went back home after one semester. like just been here for one semester and I'm going back home for Christmas. I remember reaching Kampala and I felt peace. I was like, you mean
and you felt peace?
like
wow.
It felt I don't know. I think the biggest thing is how fast life is here. Like life is on, like you have to be at the front. I think that's why people kept saying that, Nairobi might be your city, because typically I'm always at this speed, yeah. So I think I enjoy that aspect of it, but many other Ugandans don't. Like after exams, first flight home, back. I mean, I've stayed here for a year now without going back, and I think I've gotten accustomed to it. I love the way people are so aggressive and passionate about things. Like, I will just try and have random conversations with people once in a while. Maybe there's a time I tried a matatu for my first time, and I tried talking to my neighbor, and the story that gentleman told me was amazing. And I was like, Kenyan people have a certain type of passion that we don't have. Not that we aren't passionate, but there's an
extra drive.
Thank you. And that's been one of the most fascinating things about Kenya that I've really gotten to fall in love with. It's just the passion and the zeal that people have. You find someone who is diligently doing something small, however small it is, they'll do it diligently. In Uganda, someone might not be as diligent at a small task like that. And I think that's been really like a highlight, just finding, driven people.
The craziest thing is you speak about Kenyans so interestingly, but I'd like to talk about Ugandans a tad bit. Why? Because every Ugandan I've met in my life is always confident.
Yes.
Where do you guys get it from?
Okay, I think this is one of the things I've gotten to appreciate is the way we are raised.
Yeah.
Like, people are very sociable. And I think that's another thing about Uganda and Kenya. Okay, Kenyans say they're sociable, yeah. But I think we take it as a notch higher in terms of I will greet everyone on my way. Not that I know them, just out of courtesy. And I guess some of the cultural aspect of it build up that confidence in people. Like, you really are deeply rooted. I mean, for me, I would say my confidence comes from the people that surround me. Like, they taught me how to be confident. They taught me how to be, comfortable in my skin. I don't know what other people would say, but that's personally for me. I think just the way that my parents brought me up is what really has invoked that confidence in me. Yeah.
And what makes you stand out as David today?
I think for me, it's one of the major things is I just care. Like, I just love to inquire about people and just be there for people. And I think that's one of the qualities that I found to be a double-edged sword, especially in another country.
It really is.
Especially where you have so many cultures melting, especially here at uni. Like, the way people take your natural perspective on life is so different. You be courteous and do something out of courtesy, and someone else will be like, this guy.
What does he want?
Well, yeah. It could even be a guy. I feel a guy was also doing that because of just the way you are. But I think one of the things is I love people. So I don't really do things because I have to. I just do things because I love to do things. Like, I'll surprise you randomly and do something. And it's like, yeah, that's just me. I love to love people.
He hasn't surprised me. Anyways.
Yet.
What can I say? Okay.
Yet.
Yet.
But yeah, I do that. And I also think I'm passionate about working hard. I love to, especially jump into the area that I'm studying, which is film.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so passionate about media. And I have, in my mind, I think of Africa as kind of like the next big thing in terms of media. And I think it's one of the places that has untapped stories. Did you know that actually a lot of people from the Western media front come to actually get stories from here? I had a friend who recently sold his story to Disney, and it's streaming right now. The story concept is streaming right now.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, so I think it's like the next big front. We just haven't, gotten confidence in ourselves to actually stand on our feet and say, hey, I'm proud about this. This is what I really love. And I think as we continue to grow the love for what we have, we'll get to see that. Because there's a time I was speaking at a conference where they were discussing how the industry in Uganda is. And I realized that these people were kind of trying to find a way to tap into the industry. Like, what are the potential places? Because when I read the results, their findings, because they were doing kind of like a research, and I was like, that's interesting. That's really interesting to see that these people are more interested in what we have than ourselves.
I mean, it's like an African thing. To be honest, it's not only in Uganda, because even in Kenya, I know so many things. Even the reason why I started this podcast is because I could probably sit in a matatu or an Uber and get stories from different people about their cultures, about their lives. And, you know, people have the maddest stories in this world, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we watch movies, but movies don't even come close to, like,
Not at
half
all.
the stories I've had from random people.
Yeah.
And their experiences, from heartbreaks to like trips, to like expenses, to like life in general, even culture itself.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized I have a friend who has gone through FGM.
Oh my.
I didn't know.
That's crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think Africa has so much potential. But speaking of your potential, there's a bit of photography you do. I want to downplay it so that you can upscale it. So you sell it the way you want to sell it.
I mean, I love photography. I think I've been taking photos for a long time. Like, my auntie gave me the opportunity to just, you know, mess around with her camera at my other auntie's introduction. Like, you know, it's like a marriage ceremony. And from then on, it's just been a dream to just, you know, grow in this photography thing. And I think one of the most important things that has really helped me take that to another level has been social media. In as much as I am not too active, I think it's been a good platform. And so we've been doing this photography challenge thing for now, I think it's like the 4th episode. By the time this is out, we should have had the 3rd episode out and the 4th one in the works. So basically, it's just a platform for young people, young photographers, to just grow their skill, but also expose themselves to certain environments. For example, one of the most recent ones we did was with a brand called Offcut, Kenya. And they sent us clothes, and they sent us a challenge. Like, one of the pieces was a challenge. And they told us, if you can execute this, you guys are going to, like, would really just love to give you feedback on that. And so it's just really a platform for models and photographers to just grow as a skill. And the response has been crazy. Like, the first one actually was so random. I remember I told guys, let's just go and we're going to be shooting photos, but maybe let's just grab a few mics and record this thing. And people were like, wow, man, you should definitely carry that on. So, yeah, it's been a very, should I say, community-driven thing. I'm really thankful for the people on Instagram who continue to support what we do.
100%. And I really want you to give them a big shout out.
Yeah.
For the account, where can they get your photos and stuff?
So basically, Instagram, my Instagram handle is David_Namara. That's NAMARA.A. I know it's long, but if you see it's a white logo, sort of. That's my account. But I collaborate with Nkatha and a couple of other friends, Jason, DDA. Big shout out to DDA.
Big shout out to DDA for sure.
That guy knows the most. Big shout out to Salome, who is a model.
That's true.
Big shout outs to Trevor. Actually, Trevor is such a cool guy.
Really?
Like, Trevor, my days. One day I will come and tell the story of Trevor, or he will come himself and tell his own story.
You should 100% tell him to come through.
Yeah.
Would love to interview him. But David, wrapping it up.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to new projects and new things to do. What are you looking forward to?
Well, there's lots of things in the works. We have a production company that we've been starting. So it's not been starting, we started. And we take on short projects once in a while. So we've been writing a couple of different grants to, apply for money to do that. But basically, we want to grow this whole thing and make it be even bigger. I would love to share some of the ideas, but we'll do it behind the tent, as you guys say.
I mean, like 100%, I get it.
Yeah, but some of the ideas are really more about platforming things and especially growing the talent of people. The creative industry is so, what's the word? Like, there's so much going on, but there's I always imagine there's more opportunity for people to, do these different things. So we want to really develop a platform to a level where we can maybe even have a sort of mini training before we start. Maybe we have mini workshops that help these different people in these different areas. Yeah.
David, I want to task you something.
Mm-hmm.
You said there's a lot in the works.
Yeah.
I would like for you to see if you can do a TKLP challenge.
TKLP.
Yeah.
Okay.
A photography challenge.
Okay.
You think about the ideas, the creativity bit, and then you let me or Nicole know,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can do the shoot. Because we've never done an official shoot for the podcast.
Yeah.
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 So can I trust you with that?
Definitely, 100%. We'll put you in. We'll loop you in.
We'll talk about something later. Sindio.
Yeah.
David, I want to say thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been an absolute star. You still are.
Thank you.
Keep shining.
Yeah.
Please, and we're backing him 100%. Please do follow him everywhere. Do you have TikTok?
No. Surprisingly.
Manzi, it's the hardest thing.
Right.
Socials are so hard.
Right.
Like,
now I'm a photographer, but I have to record videos.
it's so interesting. But anyways, for the fame, man,
Yeah.
for the publicity,
we gotta do it.
for the growth.
We gotta do it.
Sindio.
Yeah, but I have a website. Many people don't know that. but I have a
Really?
website, yeah.
We'll
Website
do a
is-
screenshot on the screen,
Yes,
like
like-
right about now,
Yeah.
so that people can see like your website and stuff. Sindio.
Yeah.
David, shukran.
But what does shukran mean?
Shukran is thank you.
I always hear shukran. I'm like,
Yeah. So, Manze, if you do this, it's okay. But shukran is basically thank you. It's like
Yeah.
thank you. Ama asanti.
yeah.
You know, it's all about that. So learn a bit of Swahili as well.
Yeah, so teach me one phrase I can go and use right now.
Ah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll give you a phrase and then I'll ask the subscribers
Yeah.
to comment down here, like on the comment section.
And give me a phrase.
Give David a phrase.
Yeah, man. I'm learning new things. Like I want a phrase that will take me to the next level.
Say mimi ni mnoma.
Mimi ni mnoma.
Exactly. But don't say like, it's in deep there. Mimi ni mnoma.
It reminds me of, okay, there's a joke. I
Yeah.
have a friend who can like pull so many different accents.
Really?
So there's a time we're talking and he tries like, disclaimer, I do not intend to offend any people who are from this tribe.
Which tribe is this?
So this guy is like, he was telling us a story of his Luo card who was talking about going to send him to buy airtime
Yeah.
at the veranda.
Yeah.
So he's like, can you go and buy some airtime on the veranda? I was
Really?
like, what? And I'm not doing it justice, but the guy has a way in which he has
But
accents.
Luo accent is very good, Buana. Let me tell you, when I was in Kisumu, my friend, with my iPhone,
Yeah.
Actually, do I need to make a phone? Anyways. But, David,
Yeah.
say mimi ni mnoma.
Mimi ni mnoma.
Basically means
Yeah.
I'm basically
Yeah.
the it thing. I'm lit, I'm cool, I don't know how to explain it. There's so many of them.
I'm going to add it in my description, yeah? So if you're looking
Yeah.
for my account,
Mimi ni mnoma.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you, David, for coming. It's been lovely. Please do take care of yourself.
I will.
Be good.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Tuonane.
Stay in school.